Well, I think my smile says it all because IPL is just now few days away and there is so much to talk. And today I'll be talking about a franchise which is very close to me because I belong to that state. Yes, you caught me there. I'm talking about Rajasthan. What can we expect from them every time they step on field? There is some sense of anticipation, excitement, and that expectations that they will be performing well this year. In 2008, when the expectation, anticipation, excitement was not there, they were able to prove everybody wrong. They came into the tournament as underdogs and eventually won the first title of the IPL. So what can we expect from them, because this year they are looking a very good side. So we will be talking about the top picks. We will also be talking about the best domestic player to look out for. What are the chances of Rajasthan Royals in this year? Of course, we'll be talking about their squad and the schedule as well. So don't go anywhere and watch this one. So let's start with their squad. What can we expect? Well, to start things up, let me tell you one thing. Steve Smith will definitely be having some headaches because how many openers do they have? Let's count. They have Sanju Samson, who I'm expecting to bat at number 3, but he can still open. They have Robin Uthappa. If Robin Uthappa wants to make it into the playing 11, the only slot I see is the opening slot. He has been doing pretty well. He has done it for KKR in past, so he knows how to open. He has played alongside somebody like Gautam Gambhir, so he has that experience. He has also played for India. He has opened for India, so he knows how to perform there. Then they have, of course, Jos Buttler, who seems to be in best of touch. Well, last time he played for Rajasthan Royals in 2019 season, he was very successful, top of the order. You cannot expect somebody like Jos Buttler to come in the last few overs and probably hit every ball to the boundary. I am expecting Jos Buttler to utilize power play and do well. So Jos Buttler is the third opener, and how can we expect somebody like Yashasvi Jaiswal? Everybody is expecting that guy to do well, so a lot of pressure and limelight will be on him. It will be one to watch as how he is able to perform. So definitely Steve Smith is having some headaches to choose the opener. Let's talk about their middle order now because it's looking really very good. Steve Smith is there. Steve Smith needs to work on his strike rate because he hasn't been that player who is somebody like Chris Gayle or maybe a Yuvraj Singh who can probably hit every ball out of the park. So he needs to maintain that strike rate in the middle overs for Rajasthan Royals to score well. Along with him, if Ben Stokes, who is as far, is likely to miss the start of the games, but if he is available, then it's a very good sign for Rajasthan Royals. They need somebody like Ben Stokes in the middle overs who can contribute with the bat, who can contribute with the ball. So it will be one to see. Then there is one player I think not many would be knowing about him. He played a few games in 2019 season, but I'm expecting someone like him to play the full season in 2020. I think you guys are able to connect now. I'm talking about Riyan Parag. I'm expecting a lot out of him as well. They have David Miller, they have Jofra Archer, they have O'Shane Thomas, they have Andrew Tye, so they have a very good bench as well. I'm expecting Jofra Archer to start in the playing 11. But if I talk about their bench, that is looking well as well. And let me tell you, their under 19 boys are really good. They have Akash Singh, they have Kartik Tyagi, they have Yashasvi Jaiswal. Oh my god, they have some squad. And if Steve Smith is able to utilize each and every one properly, then I think Rajasthan Royals will be able to give some tough fight in the competition. So let's talk about who are my top 3 picks. Well, let me tell you one thing at the start of it. Steve Smith, the limelight will definitely be on him because he was handed over the captaincy in 2019 season from Ajinkya Rahane. So a lot of people will actually be seeing how he performs. Of course, Jofra Archer, Jos Buttler, Ben Stokes all have been performing really well for England side in the international circuit. So the limelight will be on them as well. Yashasvi Jaiswal, a lot of journalists, a lot of ex-players, commentators are expecting him to do well. But who are my top 3? Well, the first player I'm actually looking forward that he can do well is of course Jaidev Unadkat. There are a couple of reasons for that. One, Jaidev Unadkat will be coming into this tournament with being the highest wicket taker in Ranji Trophy season. Second, he was able to lead the side from front and help the side win Ranji Trophy, so he will be coming with some confidence. And at the same time, he's not the highest paid player this time. It's Pat Cummins from Kolkata, so that price bar mental pressure will not be there. Who is the second player in my list? I am expecting Riyan Parag to do well because he performed in some games in 2019 season, was given some opportunities and was able to capitalize on that. So he will be looking forward to play all 14 games of the league stage, of course, for Rajasthan Royals and prove his worth. He can perform with bat, he can perform with ball and in the field as well. So it's a proper product. I am expecting him to do well as well. Who is my third player where I'm expecting Sanju Samson to fire? Because ever since he has made it to the IPL side or he has played for his state, everybody expects Sanju Samson to do well. He was also given an opportunity against New Zealand for India's men's national side, but unfortunately for him, he was not able to perform, and he would like to take this IPL as an opportunity to perform well and let people know that he belongs to this stature. So I'm expecting Sanju Samson to utilize this opportunity. Every season he starts well, but the consistency is not there, and I'm expecting Sanju to actually go out there, play from a free mind and express himself. So these are my top 3 players I'm actually looking forward to in this year's IPL to do well. One is Jaidev Unadkat, the other one is Riyan Parag, and the third one is of course Sanju Samson. So who is my domestic player to be looked out for? Well, let me tell you one thing, the limelight will definitely be on how Akash Singh perform, how Kartik Tyagi is able to do. But let me tell you one thing, when you have somebody like Varun Aaron inside, they have Jaidev Unadkat, O'Shane Thomas, they also have Jofra Archer, they have Mayank Markande, they have Shreyas Gopal. So it will become very difficult for these two young boys to get an opportunity at the start of it. So I am actually going with a batsman and his name is Yashasvi Jaiswal. Everybody is expecting him to do well, and similar is the case with me. I want that guy to do well. He has been able to prove his worth in India under 19, and he would look forward to take that confidence for IPL and perform well for Rajasthan Royals. If he performs well in this season, he can be a very good prospect for Rajasthan Royals in the coming years as well. So I'm expecting him to do well. Let's talk about their schedule now, because it's out on 22nd of September. They are starting their journey, and the first match will be played against MS Dhoni's Chennai. A lot will be expected from that game as well. It will be played at Sharjah. Second game they play against Punjab. KL Rahul will be leading that side, so that game will also happen at Sharjah. The final league game against Dinesh Karthik's Kolkata, and it will be one to watch. Well, now we have come down to the most important segment, and that is, what are the chances of Rajasthan in this year's IPL? Well, let me tell you one thing, their playing 11 seems to be an issue, and if they are able to sort that, if they know as what kind of playing 11 they want to go ahead with, they will definitely be performing well in this season. After 7 or 8 games, they actually realize as what kind of team combination they want to go ahead with. If they are able to realize well at the start of it in the season, I think they will be performing well. Steve Smith needs to lead from the front. Somebody like Jos Buttler and Ben Stokes need to perform, because they have been performing really well for their international side. If they are able to replicate that performance for Rajasthan, then who knows, they can upstage the best of sides in IPL. If the domestic circuit performs well, because the pitches will favor spinners, and they have couple of good spinners in form of Shreyas Gopal and of course Mayank Markande. So if they all are able to perform collectively, then they will definitely be able to upstage good sides and make it to the playoffs. So that's it from Rajasthan's preview. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, do like the channel and do subscribe it, and don't forget to download the application SportsTiger, which is available both on Google Play Store and of course iOS App Store. Thank you so much, guys.